Hi, I'm Bob Singer, and as you know, I am passionate about innovation, especially in coaching and coaching for young people. Today, I'm here with Anthony Eldridge Rogers, and we're going to be speaking about recovery coaching. Anthony, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you well, Bob. Lovely to talk to you as always.
Likewise. So, someone watching this might not know what recovery coaching is. Can you give us a quick round robin around recovery coaching?
Yep, sure. Well, what I'd like to do is just take a step back.
Okay.
Uh, Recovery, what is it? What do we mean? Well, in our context, it means the recovery from drugs and alcohol use and abuse, or misuse and abuse, and addictions. It's about, as we know, it's a big problem in our society at the moment. There's a lot of debate about it in the media. It's having a huge impact in our communities. So recovery is something that we're trying to develop. We're trying to bring to people. We're trying to have communities develop recovery so that they, can find a way back to a wonderful life without drugs and alcohol or whatever the behavior or substance is. So that's recovery, that's the scene, that's what we're trying to do. Recovery coaching is a new, if you like, methodology, relationship technology, which has emerged over the last few years in various parts of the world. It's now, here in the UK, I'm working hard to pioneer it. It's a way of people relating to each other and developing better ways to develop recovery for themselves and for each other. It's very grassroots driven, as well as having a sort of professional end, and it's a very, very exciting approach. It's something that's easily taught, it's something that's easily learned and easily engaged with. And I'm very excited about the prospects for it.
Great. I'm also excited, and I'm also excited about the innovation that you particularly be involved in and pioneering it here in the UK. What exciting things are happening around the scene now?
Well, at the moment, there's been a couple of things. First of all, there's been a real surge of demand and interest in recovery coaching. So I get a lot of people getting in touch with me saying, how can I get training? How can I learn more about it? And there's pockets of people who've started to embrace the coaching approach, because that's what we're talking about here fundamentally. We're talking about a new approach built on coaching, which is, of course, you know all about. So these people are emerging. There's quite an appetite for that. Secondly, there's a feeling in the colleagues that I work with, both in the UK and abroad, in the States and so on, that now is the time for us to come together as a group and have a conference and find a meeting place where we can actually really start to get around a table, if you like, together with each other and with other people from outside who are really interested in seeing how this works and interested to see how they can become involved and how they can bring it into the service provision environment for assistance, for example. So that's what's happening. We're going to have a conference October the 1st and 2nd in London. The approach to the conference is very unusual. It's very collaborative. It's not just driven by lots of speakers telling us lots of things and then we'll have a cup of tea. It's driven very much by collaboration. We're looking, if you like, to alchemize all the different contributions of people who come to the conference that will, in a sense, be as much part of creating the future of recovery coaching as people already involved in it. So from that point of view, it's really, really an exciting event.
So, like many people watching this, are probably over-conferenced out. You're getting loads of requests that there's a new event, there's a new innovation, come to this conference. And it ends up being kind of someone trying to sell their book or some sort of publicity event. What makes this event different to other events that are being promoted?
Yeah, well, first of all, it's not a business. We're not trying to sell a book or a product. There's no kind of 26 DVD collection to buy at the end of it.
Oh no!
We're exactly, well, maybe one day, but no, really, at the moment, what we're really trying to do is do something quite actually very serious. We're trying to create a powerful conversation around how do you build and develop recovery. We haven't been doing it that well, really over the last few years. We need to do it better. We need to actually find new pathways to do that. So if you're the sort of person, who's in, if you like, eager for change and eager to learn new things, and you're what they call an early adopter, if you like, this is really the conference for you, because this is all about that. There is no one in front of us in terms of recovery coaching. We are blazing the path, but there is no path in front of us. So that's very exciting for a lot of people. Secondly, because, like I said, I referred to the alchemy situation. We in a sense running the conference like a coaching conversation. And you'll know what that means. It's essentially a two-way dialogue. We're going to co-create, if you like, the future of recovery coaching through the participants as much as through people like me who turn up and say, this is what I've learned, this is what I've been doing. And that again for me is really exciting. And should be something that people who feel drawn to that kind of environment should be really good for them.
Okay, so if someone wanted to find out more information about recovery coaching and this event, how would they do that?
Well, if there isn't a link at the bottom here of this video, they could go to www.ircconference.com to get all the information there and some links they can register and so on. Get in touch with me if they want more information.
So my request is, if you're interested in recovery coaching, if you work in these fields and you're interested in pioneering and co-creating the future of recovery coaching, then this is an event you must find out more about. Either get there yourself or send someone from your team. Like Anthony said, click the website, get some more information, send an email, and make a decision today.